All right, Red Group, this is your line. Okay. That's your night, and great job on getting all the 8 beats. And I like the pattern. It's actually a very good line. There's just one issue I may have, and we discussed this in class, and it was the fact that I like how the line goes up in an upwards direction on the marimba. You start with C, and then you start with C and E, and you end up with the F and A. The only thing is that it looks great on paper, but when you actually try to play it, especially with another part, you may run into some problems harmonically. Now, here are my suggestions, and I hope you'll take them seriously. What might make things a little bit easier is to keep this part. Keep the first measure. You know, C, E, C, E, D, F, E, F. And then rather than doing E, G to the A and F, I would suggest doing E and G, but then go back down to D and F. All right? So it would sound like this. So that was 2 times through, and you can see how it made a nice arc, because as soon as you were done, you got to start right back over again. If you keep it the way you had it, what ends up happening, and this is one of the things that kind of tells me it may need some change, is that you have to jump from A and F all the way back to C and E. And that can be challenging for some students. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it can be challenging. If you change it to DF, though, back to DF, number one, I'm not writing very well. Number one, you've already played it here. So it's already familiar. And number 2, it's right next door to C and E, which makes it even better. So those are some reasons why you want to change that. Now, if you can do that. Another suggestion might be, let's see. Let's see here. If you really want to have an F and A, why not take the F and A and put it here? Just switch these two. Okay? So that would sound like this. C, E, C, E, D, F, E, F, F, A, F, A, E, G, E, G. All right? That's an idea as well. It sounds a little bit better because when it comes to harmony, even if you speak music, harmony is a very tricky thing to do because you have to think of it in terms of not this way, writing a line that way, but actually writing lines this way, vertically, where you match up 3 parts in sync with each other. And that can be a tricky thing. Now, so what I'd like for you to do, I would like you to really talk about this line and see if you really want to keep it. And if so, then everyone in the group has to play it 4 times through with 0 to 2 mistakes. Okay? I would call this a good harmony line or your veggie line. And you can also, well, I'll talk to, I really like the rhythm. I like the steady 8s. I don't really want to change the rhythm. It's just the notes I think need a little bit of tweaking. You may, this is an idea too, you may want to just play everything backwards. If you do that and start on F and A, play literally the whole thing backwards. A, F, G, E, G, E, F, D, F, D, E, C, E, C. That's also monotone option, just flip the whole thing over. That one actually would fit a lot more harmonically as well. So anyway, just some ideas. Talk about it. The one thing I really, really want you to strongly consider is to just not use this line as it is. Tweak it just a little, okay? I'm going to give you a brief lesson on how to write a bass line, which is kind of what I want you guys to work on next. That'll help you with your harmony. All right, great job.